Okay. 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 Doing good? Okay, we're good. Gosh darn it. Okay. I am live. Okay. So that's good. Actually, hold on. I'll let everybody know here that I'm live. Trying to see if we can find some people who might be interested in what we're doing. We'll see what happens. Oh wait, I don't want to do that. No, delete that. I already did that. God darn it, I keep pressing the wrong button. Oh wait, I already did that. No, never mind. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. Alright. I think we're all set up, ready to go. I'm gonna turn the volume down though. The game's audio is incredibly loud. In my opinion, anyway. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Actually, hold on. Let's turn that down a bit. Okay. Oh, okay. I forgot to turn my notifications off on my phone. Good job, me. At least turn off notifications. My God. What is wrong with me? Okay. I'm gonna wait a couple more minutes, I think. Alright, so. I guess a minor explanation of what's happening today is in order. Today, I decided to play The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. I bought this on Steam quite a while ago. I just haven't gotten around to playing it yet, and I kind of felt like playing the game. So, I decided, what the heck, we're gonna play it today, and have a good time. I am planning on working on another video that involves The Legend of Heroes, because I've been obsessed with this game. So, I thought the best course of action to capture a bit of footage, perhaps, by playing this game, which was the very first in the series. Well, not the very... It's the first of this current iteration of The Legend of Heroes. There was one that Falcom did prior to this one. This one is the one that starts the whole grand adventure that we've been on since 2004. So, this isn't Gundam. You're right, Jonah, it's not Gundam. We're playing The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. This is our JRPG game that I feel like playing today. Okay, Nightmare. Okay, average difficulty for those wanting a little challenge. Hard, a difficult setting for those who find normal a bit lacking. Nightmare, it's your funeral. May ideos be with you. I love that. Nightmare. No, we are not playing on Nightmare. Screw that noise. These games get incredibly hard, so we ain't doing that, since I've never played it before. Go Nightmare. Not doing it. Although I do love the comment, may ideos be with you. For my first time, we're gonna go normal. I know. Sad face, Jonah. Sad face. And here we go. Beautiful music already. Daddy's really late. Even got a message from the guild saying he'd be home today, too. This will be our main character. Estelle. Insurgent's gone traveling around the kingdom on some kind of training. I'm so bored! Maybe I'll just practice with my staff a bit more before dinner. Hey, I'm home. Daddy! Sorry to have kept you waiting, Estelle. Did you take good care of the house while I was away? Of course I did. Did you run into any trouble, Daddy? You didn't get hurt fighting the bad monsters, did you? Nope, I'm as fit as a fiddle. That reminds me, though, I brought you a present. Really? What kind of present? A new fishing pole? Sneakers? Something for my training? Maybe I raised you wrong, Estelle. Aren't little girls supposed to like clothes and jewelry? I like pretty clothes, but they just get dirty. And jewelry breaks when you go play outside with it on. Anyway, Daddy, what's with the big blanket? Is that my present? Oh, you're a sharp one. Now why don't you come have a look? It's a boy. I had fried fish today with rice and Mexican salad. Sounds delicious. What? Dad, I'm not marrying him. Well, here you are. Quite a handsome boy, don't you think? What? Why is my present a boy? I like that response. Don't make such a fuss or you'll wake him up. Wake him up? You mean he's still alive? Looks kind of dead if you ask me. Wow. She is a tomboy. I like her. She's like me. Yep. I've treated his wounds, so he should be in stable condition. In the meantime, however, we'll need to let him rest. I'll put him to bed, so if you wouldn't mind heating a kettle of water on the stove, I'd appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, she is a tomboy. Which makes her even more precious. Okay, I needed to take my sweater off. It was getting warm. He sure sleeps soundly. And he almost looks the same age as me. This is the first time I've ever seen black hair like that, too. He certainly does have a nice head of dark hair. And a pair of amber eyes to go with it. That's nice and all, but how about you come clean and fess up? Fess up? Yeah, who is this kid anyway? And why is he hurt? Why did you bring him to our house? Asking all the hard-hitting questions. Is he an illegitimate child or something? Did you betray mommy? I love it. Where have you been picking up these kind of words? No doubt from Scheherazade, I assume? Yep, that's right. For heaven's sakes, that girl is going to get me into trouble one of these days with all her nonsense. Actually, I just met this boy while I was out on business. And I don't even know his name. You mean bracer business? Something like that. Oh, look. Huh? He's waking up. Wake up. Wow, his eyes really are the color of amber. Where am I? So you're awake now, are you? Welcome to my humble home. You'll be safe here, so please just try to rest. What are you trying to pull? Huh? You must be out of your mind. Why? Why didn't you just leave me there to die? Dark and edgy already. Why? Now that's a question I don't know how to answer. Does things just worked out that way work for you? Don't toy with me, Cassius Bright. Do you have any idea what you're getting yourself involved in? Hey! Ouch! You're sure shouting a lot for someone who's supposed to be hurt. Running your mouth like that is just gonna make it take longer for your body to heal. And just who are you supposed to be? I'm Estelle. Estelle Bright. Eee. She's my daughter. Don't you remember me telling you that I have a daughter your age? Now that you mention it. Wait a minute, don't try and change us up. Ow! Quit yelling! Alright already. But you jumping on me like that isn't going to make me heal any faster either. I don't hear you yelling again, do I? Look, jumping on me like that is just going to make things worse. Do I hear yeah? Y-E-L-L-I-N-G. Never mind, just forget it. Just as a word of advice, it would be wise not to argue with Estelle while you're in this house. Even I wouldn't stand a chance if I made her mad enough. Yeah, I can see that. By the way, aren't you forgetting something? Huh? Your name, you know, that thing that people call you? He's just called Boy. I told you mine already, so don't you think it would be unfair and impolite not to tell me yours? Seems like a logical thing to do, if you ask me. Try to hide it now would only serve to your detriment. Fine. My name is... Fade to black! I absolutely love the Trail series, and I'm excited to try this one out, actually. I'm very curious how it's gonna be. I already love the music, though. I love that music. So great. And his name is a random Asian name in this European fantasy game. Lol. Actually, no, his name is Joshua. But I like that you want to have it be a random Japanese name. Good call. Just because he has dark hair does not mean he's Japanese, though. And here's Estelle. And now we're several years into the future. Now she's all grown up. Or at least older now. It's so bright in here. I slept like a rock. This must mean it's Dad's turn to cook this morning. I wonder if it means Joshua's still in bed. Guess that's a no. Well, I guess I better get myself ready then, too. Playing a harmonica. Nice, Joshua. Bravo! Good morning, Estelle. I hope I didn't wake you. Nah, I was already up when I heard you start to play. I can't believe how awake you are, though. Even the roosters still have bags under their eyes. Not that I mind, what with that siren song of yours gently lulling this beautiful woman from her slumber. What do you mean, woman? We're the same age, and I'm hardly a man. Tisk, tisk, tisk. What's wrong with you, Joshua? We may be the same age, but I am clearly the woman of the house. And that makes you something like my loyal follower. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah, how fortunate for me. You could at least try to sound a tiny bit sincere. It really is a nice tune, though. Cheerful, yet somehow wistful. I like your other songs, too, of course, but this one's my favorite. What's it called again? The Whereabouts of Light. That's right, The Whereabouts of Light. I wish I could play the harmonica like you, Joshua. Silly is a lot harder than it looks. Roosters with bags. Yes! Shofar. Yes. Silly is a lot harder than it looks. Compared to what it takes to use a staff, I think the harmonica is much easier. It's really just a matter of concentration. And welcome to the stream, by the way. You're probably right. I guess my problem is just that if I don't do something that uses my whole body, I start to feel drowsy. Okay, playing the harmonica is fine and all, but how about getting some exercise too? All your hobbies are sitting around kind of stuff like reading and music. No girl is gonna be impressed with just that. Well, excuse me for being so unpopular with the ladies. Although I feel like I should be the one lecturing you about your hobbies. I mean, what kind of boy wants a girl who loves fishing, collecting bugs, and has a fetish for sports shoes? Fetish for sports shoes. Gotcha. Let's not talk about hobbies for now. Dodging the question. And for your information, I graduated from bug collecting a long time ago. Really? I believe that's when I stopped finding beetles in the hallway. Hey, Estelle! Joshua! Morning, Dad! Good morning, Dad. Is breakfast ready? It's ready and waiting. Me, but I'm a tomboy, and at times, girly. Why don't the both of you hurry on down before it gets cold? Okay, I'm on my way. Thanks for the grub, Dad. Boy, am I stuffed. Are you eating or inhaling, Estelle? Like people say, kids who eat and sleep a lot grow a lot. Well, make sure you get enough to eat, but don't forget to pour that energy into your work, too. That reminds me, you two are finishing up your training at the guild today, aren't you? That's right. It'll be a review on everything we've learned up to this point. And once we're finished, we'll be bracers, just like you, Dad. That means I'm not going to let you treat me like a kid anymore, either. Ouch! You still lack understanding, Estelle. You can only become a junior bracer in the beginning, or, in other words, a trainee. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you should work extra hard in your training to become a full-fledged bracer. Well, I'm not afraid of a little hard work. Just you watch and see what I'm capable of, Dad. I'll be so successful that it won't be long before I pass you too. That's the spirit. Let's see what you're made of then, shall we? Let's not start a rivalry here, you two. And Estelle, keep your focus on the task at hand. We have a test later on today, remember? Huh? Wait, what test? Please tell me that you didn't forget about the test, Estelle. You know, the one that checks whether or not we've mastered the skills we've been learning and training. Don't you remember Sarah saying that if we failed, we'd be stuck with a ton of extra homework? Crap, totally forgot. Now that you mention it, I guess I kind of remember her saying something like that. Don't sweat it, I'm sure we'll manage somehow or other. I honestly don't know how you've survived this long, Estelle. Your brain is like a sieve. Papa is sad. How could any child of mine end up with such a careless, over-optimistic personality? Ha! You're the one that raised me, so I definitely got it from you. I love it. I swear the two of you act so much alike, but whatever. We should probably head over to the guild soon, Estelle. Sarash is going to be waiting there for us. Sounds like a plan. You know how crazy scary she gets when someone keeps her waiting. Oh, before I forget, it's my turn to cook dinner tonight. Is there anything in particular you'd like to eat, Dad? Any requests? Something I'd like to eat. Huh. How about a Runa-style scallop fish in a balsamic vinegar sauce? What's that? I think that's a little more than Estelle's cooking skills can handle. Or our stomachs. You're right, I just wanted to see what kind of reaction I could get. I'll just have the usual fried fish and omelet. No need for anything fancy, but do try to make something edible. How rude! But I can't actually say he's wrong. Actually, I do have one favor to ask before you head out. I'd like you to pick up a copy of the Liberal News for the General Goods store. That's supposed to be getting the latest edition in today. Got it! One copy of the Liberal News from the General Goods store. Received 500 Mira. I got money. If there's any money left over, you can have it as your allowance. However, that means no wasteful spending. Alright, thanks, Dad. Okay, we're heading out now. See you later, Dad. Work hard and give Charizard my regards. Whee! Is there anything I can grab from inside these rooms? Anything of interest to me? Oh God, where am I? I guess we better head out. They move pretty quickly. I'm assuming that I have to go up here. Oh, wait, hold on. North Roland 49 Sigil, South Gurn Gate. City of Roland. Looks like we made a good time. Not too early or too late either. We just barely graduated from Sunday school. I never dreamed we'd have to study so hard to become bracers. Well, you're in luck. Today is our last day of training. Truth be told, though, you're the one who signed up to be a bracer in the first place. So I don't know why you'd expect to get away with any less effort. Oh yeah, I guess I did. Alright then. Let's get to it and make it through the last hazing from Cherish. You look ready to me. Let's go meet with Cherish at the Bracer Guild over there then. General Goods. Good morning, Mr. Reno? Hello there, Estelle and Joshua. You're rather early today. Did you come to buy a new pair of shoes? Now that you mention it, are there any new ones in stock? You know, like the newest Dregas? Unbelievable. You're actually already forgotten why we came in here to begin with. We're not here to shop. We're supposed to be buying a copy of the Liberal News for Dad, right? Of course. Hi, you've always been a big collector of those shoes, haven't you, Estelle? I'm afraid that the new Stregas aren't out yet. If you're after the latest issue of the Liberal News, though, I should have them in around noon. Noon, huh? That's right in the middle of our training at the guild house. We'll stop by again after our training is over. Sure, I'll be waiting for you. Okay, I can't buy it right now. Well, darn it. This is the Orbital Factory. Ah, here's the Bracers Guild. This is where we need to be, so let's go in here. Aina. There you two are. Good morning, Estelle. Good morning, Joshua. Morning, Aina. Good morning. Is Cherish here already? Yes, she's waiting for you upstairs. Once you finish today's training, you'll finally be recognized as members of the Bracer Guild. Good luck to the both of you. Thanks. We'll do our best. So she's upstairs, huh? There she is. The Star and the Hanged Man. The Hermit and the Magician. And last of all, inversion through the Wheel of Fortune. This is a difficult combination. How should I interpret this? Good morning, Cherish. Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. This is a rare occasion for the both of you to show up so early. Since it's my last day of training, I figured, why not? I'm ready to get this show on the road and become a bracer myself. I'll give you credit for your enthusiasm, but I'm going to work you hard today in every way I can think of to make sure the high-spirited attitude of yours holds up. I hope you're ready. I can feel that enthusiasm dropping already. Quiet, you. Every time I teach you something, you somehow manage to forget it. This training is my way of trying to keep some of the information in your head instead of letting it dribble out your ears like it usually does. Well, Joshua Cherish is picking on me. Don't worry, Cherish. While still May hates studying and really ever does her homework, acts rashly, is overly naive, and has a tendency to stick her nose into everything. Her instincts are sharp, so I'm sure she'll pick up on how to use an orbment with some practice, eventually. Probably. I guess there's not much I can do now except hope for the best. Hold on a sec, Joshua. Somehow I get the feeling that you weren't standing up for me. Well, that's odd. I'm positive I described all of your best traits accurately. That was funny. Whatever. By the way, Cherish, what are you trying to predict with your tarot cards? Your face was really intent. Oh, this? I was just trying to get a vague reading about what might happen in the near future. Unfortunately, I don't seem to have been in the right mindset to interpret the cards correctly. You couldn't read the cards? Now that's surprising to hear. Actually, the more profound the meaning of the cards, the more difficult they become to interpret. But that's not important now. I think it's time we start your final training. I'll give you a brief rundown of all the information we've covered in your previous training. This is the minimum level of knowledge that bracers should have in order to function effectively. And Estelle, make sure you pay especially close attention to what I'm going to say. Yeah. What would you like to know about? About orbment. Orbments are mechanical devices which operate by using what is known as orbital energy. A variety of effects can be produced depending on their structure and the type of quartz or processed septium installed. Although it's only been about 50 years since their invention, these devices play an integral role in all facets of life, from lights, heaters, and other everyday products to weapons, magic, and even airships. In connection, this technological reform is commonly known as the Orbital Revolution. About bracers. Bracers are investigative and combatant specialists who work to protect civilians and maintain the stability of their respective regions. They aid the communities in various ways, such as exterminating monsters, preventing crime, finding lost items, and escorting people and goods. The Bracer Guild, which has established bracers across the continent, manage the affairs of the bracers in each region. About the Liberal Kingdom. The kingdom of Liberl, in which we live, sits on the western half of the Zumerian continent, and abounds with nature and deep-rooted traditions. Liberl is proud to be one of the leading producers of septium on the continent, and is known for its high level of technology used to develop orbments. Orbment technology has also been a key pillar of support for Liberl in protecting its independence, as it has contended with neighboring nations. 10 years ago, when Liberl was invaded by the Erebonian Empire, the place from Trails of Cold Steel, it was the use of orbital-powered airships that saved the kingdom from defeat. Consequently, even now, our relationship with the Empire is somewhat sensitive. But thanks to the Queen's political finesse, Liberl enjoys peace. Okay, I think that's everything. Let's see, since we've got a mountain of stuff to do today, I'll let you off the hook this time with a condensed review. I'm going to speed things up now and move on to practical portion of your training. Sherish? How is today's practical training any different from the training we've done before? Since it's practical, that means you will be experiencing things firsthand. Therefore, I'm going to have both of you run through everything as if it were a real bracer job. So what you're saying is, there won't be any studying at a desk involved? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. This time you'll have to go out and make a physical effort to accomplish your task. Process septium? Bet the first thing someone said was process septic device is more like it. Eesh. I'll make sure to have you work up a sweat. So I hope you're ready. Yes, that's seriously just what the doctor ordered. I didn't know what I was going to do if I had to sit another day with my tush parked at a desk. I guess I got all worried for nothing. Well, suddenly you're all bright and cheerful, Estelle. Let's just hope that smile of yours, smile on your face lasts until the end of today's training. Okay, let's get cracking on your first objective, shall we? Let's have it! First objective will be to confirm the details of the job you will be performing. But before that, there's something that we need to give the both of you. Ina, are they ready? Yes, they are. Alright, you two, go get one for each of yourselves. These are very important, so make sure you don't lose them. Bracer Notebook. Bracer Notebooks serve as an official way to record the status of your current jobs. Also, anything you may hear or anything that you may find and where these kinds of trivial things can often become clues. No matter how insignificant something may seem, always write it down. Understood. Crap, this sounds like it's going to be a pain. Oh. Please tell me it was my ears playing tricks on me, because I swear I only got one response. I'm sure there were two. Keeping an accurate account of events is an important duty for all bracers. So get with the program and stop trying to make this out to be more than it really is, Estelle. Okay, got it. Make sure you do. Alright then, let's begin. Look over by the doors. You can see that there's a bulletin board standing there. First, I want you to go and check the job description posted there. When the bulletin board is approached, a question mark will appear. Pressing the OK button will display the job list. By selecting the job name on the list, you can view their details. Training retrieval. Client Scheherazade, payment 500 Mira. The training will involve searching the sewers beneath Roland and bringing back the contents of a chest. Other important events and automatically recorded in the Bracer Notebook. Can easily found by clicking on the Books tab of the Items menu. You can also buy access of configuring the Bracer Book shortcut button on Configuration menu. Okay. Very good. Well, it looks like we're able to see what was posted without any trouble. Checking the bulletin board is one of the most basic functions a bracer performs on their job. Checking regularly to see whether or not there are any urgent tasks which need immediate attention is also an important duty for bracers. Man, all this talk about duty is starting to cramp my style. Sure, there's a lot of rules to follow, but there's an equal level of responsibility in the jobs themselves. I think being a bracer calls for much more than just someone with a half-hearted attitude. Well, I guess you're right. I'll just have to be more motivated. Okay, that's a spelling error. Is that so? I had a change of heart, have you? You betcha! Well, before all the motivation sneaks off somewhere, let's get to work on your next task. What will we be doing this time? We'll be heading across the street to Mr. Melder's Orbital Factory and learning about how to use its services. He has graciously taken time out of his work schedule to explain things, so make sure to be on your best behavior. Okay! Here's where you will learn how to use an Orbital Factory service. At an Orbital Factory, you can modify your orbment and synthesize support quartz in order to use Orbital Arts. Arts have a wide range of effect and, if mastered, can be extremely helpful. The bracer business is a pretty risky occupation, so the guild has had a long-standing relationship with these Orbital Factories. Anyway, this is about as much as I can explain. I'll leave the technical details to the expert. So, Mr. Melders, if you wouldn't mind taking over from here. No problem, leave everything to me. What is it you would like to know about? Orbments. Orbments are mechanical devices which exhibit an array of effects through the installation of various types of quartz. By definition, that means that lights, airship engines, and so on are also types of orbments. However, the ones we will be discussing today are battle orbments, which enhance the user's physical ability and make it possible to use magic. Since each orbment is adjusted to match the owner's personal aptitude, the structure of these devices also differ for each owner. Simply put, the shape of the fixed elemental slot and line which connects them vary. At any rate, that's the layman's explanation. Okay. In order to install quartz, you must first have an open slot. By default, the central slot is open, but the other slots must be opened at an Orbital Factory like this. It'll take a fair amount of Sepith too. EP, which is needed for magic, will also see a max increase according to the number of open slots. I recommend opening them all as soon as possible. So what is it you would like to know about? Orbital Arts. Simply put, Orbital Arts are magic, which can be discharged exclusively through the use of battle orbments. In other words, a number of peculiar effects can be produced by using the orbital energy stored within these mechanical devices. Since Orbital Arts can be a mouthful, they're almost universally referred to as arts. Probably ought to have been called that from the get-go. There are several types of arts, but in order to be able to use them, their corresponding quartz must first be synthesized at an Orbital Factory. Orbments are also set up so that once a particular quartz is installed into a slot, the owner will be able to use those arts. The type of arts one can use also change depending on the elemental value of the combination of installed quartz. Basically, if you want to use water arts, all you have to do is install quartz with a water element value. In reality, orbments are much more complex than what I have described, but I think this information should suffice for now. So what is it you would like to know? Quartz are circuits made from Sepith. Quartz have a vast number of effects and raise the owner's abilities while simultaneously making it possible for them to use arts. However, you will not be able to harness any of these effects until quartz has been installed into a slot. However, there are also fixed slots in which only a certain type of elemental quartz can be installed. This being the case, when you synthesize a new quartz, be sure to check your orbment and decide where you will be installing it ahead of time. Sepith. Sepith are fragments of septium which are dropped by monsters. They are divided into 7 types: earth, water, fire, wind, time, space, and mirage. Sepith can be exchanged for Mira almost anywhere, but at the Orbital Factory it can be used to synthesize quartz and to open orbit slots in which to install the synthesized quartz. So what is it that you would like to know about? Nothing! You've covered everything! Looks like Mr. Milders has answered all your questions. If there's nothing else, then let's have you both try and use the services here. For that, you're going to need some Sepith. With that amount, you two should be able to synthesize a few quartz. Now, I want you to begin by first making an elemental quartz that will work with each of your particular orbments. In your case, Estelle, your elemental quartz is okay, but for you, Joshua, it has to be a time elemental quartz. Normally at a shop, you would be able to exchange Sepith for Mira, but for this training, you will not be able to use this service. Upon approaching the counter, a talk mark will appear. Okay. Need to use the Orbital Factory? Give Freddy a holler over there. Oh, I need to talk to Freddy. Oh. What am I supposed to do? An evade? What am I supposed to be doing? Okay, we synthesized action 1. I'm trying to think what I should give to Estelle. Defense, HP, attack. Evade is normally pretty good. Which one is the best bang for our buck? This just improves agility. This gives me both attack and defense. This just improves health. This just improves defense. We'll pick this. It looks like you were able to synthesize one. Next, I want you to increase the arts you can use. Now install quartz into your orbment so that you can use both recovery and attack arts. Quartz can be installed in the orbment screen. The orbment screen can be utilized by selecting the orbment tab in the main menu. Oh, here we go. Oh. Oh, he gets that. He gets Clock Up and Soul Blur. Awesome. And she gets Firebolt. Okay. Seems like a good start. Oh. Okay, wait, hold on. I don't have enough. Apparently I had to do both. Okay. If I would have known that, I would have just picked the water one first. Covering and attack arts to set up. If you balance your arts out between each other, like you've done here, it should make dealing with monsters much easier. Additionally, your Bracer notebook contains information about which quartz allow you to use which arts. If you'd like to use more powerful arts, check out the arts and quartz chart in your Bracer notebook and find something that works for you. Alright, our training here is almost finished. Last of all, I'm going to have one of you open a new slot in your orbit. The more slots you have available to you, the broader range of choices you have. Since each P which is consumed by using arts can have its max value increased by opening up a slot, it'd be a good idea to open them all early on. Decide which slot you're going to open. Up. Been waiting for the qualification test. Pardon? Did you just say test? You can't honestly tell me that you forgot about the test again, can you? Didn't I remind you just this morning? Now that you mention it, I vaguely remember some sort of talk along those lines at the breakfast table. Sometimes I fear for the future of the Bracer Guild and humanity. Oh well, no sense in worrying about that now. Let's go over to the testing area. You mean like now? I don't know if I'm ready for it. How about a little less yapping and a little more walking? Ah! Help! Joshua! Joshua, help me! Mr. Milders, Freddy, thank you for all your help. Don't mention it, and good luck with the test, with that test of yours. We'll be rooting for you. I'm going to remember that you left me high and dry like this, Joshua! All your training has finally come down to this. The qualification test will begin here. I expect to see you both use what you've learned up to this point. Understood. What's wrong, Estelle? Cherish? What now? I was kind of wondering, but is there not going to be a paper test or something? Did Cassius drop you on your head as a child or something? You just read what I said on the bulletin board not that long ago, right? Yeah, and I even made you jot down what you read in your Bracer notebook, unless you forgot that too. I'm pretty sure the job listing mentions searching for and retrieving an item from the sewers. Ringing any bells yet? What a relief! O divine Ideas! I give thanks to thee for thy infinite grace in bestowing upon us such wonderful gifts as sewers. So what you're really saying is that you thought it was a paper test. No wonder you were acting all crazy back at the Orbital Factory. I can already feel the nostalgia. All those horrible days stuck in a classroom are starting to feel like grand memories indeed. I'm really starting to wonder if we'll ever be able to graduate at all. What's wrong with you? Why do you have to go and say something like that when I'm trying to reminisce about positive things? Sewer level later? Yeah. Right now, actually. Alright, that's enough jabbering, you two. This is supposed to be a test, so how about the both of you try to at least look a little anxious? Just so you know, though, if you do happen to flunk the test, you don't even want to imagine the kind of homework I have in store for the both of you. We'll be fine. Just tell us what you want us to do and let us loose. Well, if you're so confident, then how about proving that you're not just blowing hot air with the results of your test? Anyway, as you both saw on the bulletin board, this test will be a search conducted in Roland Sewers. Your objective is to retrieve the contents of the chest, which has been placed somewhere within that area. The layout of the sewer is extremely simple, so you don't need to worry about getting lost either. However, there are real, living, breathing monsters down there, so if you get careless and let down your guard, you will be sorry. Also, let me give you this, before I forget. Health items! And a monster guide. What's this book for? It's called a monster guide, and it's used to record information about monsters and other opponents you meet. Whatever you figure out an enemy's attribute, you should make an immediate note of it in there. Sounds pretty straightforward to me. He who controls the flow of information controls the tide of battle, right? That's exactly what I'm saying. You've really got a good head on your shoulders, Joshua. That's some pretty useful advice. Thanks for the tip, Sherish. We'll put it to good use. Alrighty then, let's get pumped and knock out this test. Let's. Don't forget though, this is an exam. We should make sure we treat it as such. I love Joshua and Estelle already. Oh, whoops. Might as well equip that too. Wait, how does she have oh, she has less health because... Wait a minute, Estelle. There appears to be a recovery point over there. So we should use it if our HP and EP become low. Oh! Orb charging stations. Okay, yep. I know what those are. Sounds like a plan to me. And since you lost some of your health and EP, Estelle, let's rest. We'll start off simple. Full power! Monster. Can I attack it? Monster at 12 o'clock. Be careful not to let them take advantage of your blind side. Got it! Monsters cannot see from far away. They will become visible as you approach them. The condition at the start of the battle will change depending on how the monster is engaged. Engaging an enemy from behind is advantageous, while being attacked by an enemy from behind is disadvantageous. Got it. Battle order bar. Indicate who attacks first. Attack an enemy. You may also use it to move. Highlighted area indicates the distance the character can move. Selecting a target in this area will move the character to that attack. Enemy is out of range. This icon will appear on your cursor. Selecting an out-of-range target will Will move your character. Nice. Go, Joshua. I guess Joshua gets to take it.
Alright, we're good to go.
Thank you. Delicious! We got 2 juicy bones! Okay. Okay, so I can't attack them. I was wondering if this was similar to, like, Trails of Cold Steel. If there was an attack button. What in the fresh hell is this? Here comes some more. Depending on the enemy, some physical attacks may be ineffective. Let's use arts, not physical attacks. Okay! Okay. Alrighty. Arts are effective against foes which are difficult to hit with a weapon whose those on which physical attacks have little effect. All arts have an element. Determine the element most effective against your foe and use it. Burn it with fire! Soul Blur! Nice, we got it. Got it in 1. Firebolt! Nice.
We're good to go.
Good job, Estelle. We got Crisp Onion. It's better than a juicy bone. So let's try using crafts this time around. Since crafts have other effects besides just dealing out damage, they're worth a shot. Roger that. But can be utilized instantly. CP is gained by dealing out and receiving damage during battle. I'm aware of this. Crafts are character-specific skills which not only deal out damage but also have a broad range of effects. Yep. A shout to encourage allies, strength plus 20%.
Come on.
Nice. Ah, he attacks twice. Nice. Ow! That hurt my feelings. Well, I can't do that again. Joshua, go in there and beat him to death. Good job.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Creative Horn and a Juicy Bone! Juicy bones. What's over here? Ooh, a treasure chest. Reviving Balm. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Doors doesn't appear to be locked. Well, shoot. What's this? Oh, what a surprise! Another creepy thing. I wish there were an easier way to take care of them. One blow using an S-Craft or S-Break should do the trick for just about any enemy. Catches our CP has to be at least 100 to pull off one of those moves. These devastating attacks can only be unleashed. Yep, I know. Will we come into this with S rank at full? There are actions which allow S-Crafts to be immediately unleashed while ignoring the battle order once the CP gauge has reached 0. S-Crafts will be used by... Use an S-Break can be changed going to Tactics and then set S-Break within the main menu. Press the brake button to unleash an S-Break. Okay. I'm using a controller, though. I have to use a cursor? Seriously? That's kind of annoying. Bone broth. That's... Nice. Yeah, that's kind of annoying.
Let's do this.
Sever.
That's that then. Let's move out.
I mean, I guess I'll just have to deal with it, but that is kind of annoying. I wonder if there's like a hotkey I can place that to. I'll have to look into it. If I could change the button configuration. Nothing over there. So that's the treasure chest we're after, huh? If we've made it this far, the rest is gonna be a piece of cake. Seems like we got a little breathing room at least. Let's pay close attention to our battle order this time. There should be a number of ways to get more mileage out of our actions. These types of games in this format were the original Monster Hunter games. Inc. Ninja Gaiden. Thank you, Talia. I don't know if I would say that this is similar to Monster Hunter. During battle, there are several bonuses which can be allotted to turns. Turn bonuses have the same effect regardless of whether they are allotted to an ally or a foe. Using S-Break to ignore the battle order makes it easy to jump in and strip an enemy of their turn bonus. Yeah, I'm aware of that. These icons indicate the bonuses allotted to the battle order. If a bonus icon appears next to a character icon, we'll receive a bonus. Yep. Okay. So Estelle will heal some HP this turn. Sepith up. Gotcha. Ouch! You missed! Ow! Oh good, he healed himself. Firebolt! That guy's all the way in the back. Firebolt! Asshole keeps on getting a healing bonus. Can we have both of them? No? Okay. That guy's not even moving. Might as well do this. Might as well heal. Nice! We did it!
That's that then. Let's move out.
Nice. I have to see a walkthrough of Persona 5 Striker. You do? Another juicy bone! Let's see what's in the box. Found small box. 2 of them. That's weird. There's a couple of boxes inside the treasure chest. The fact that there's not just 1 but 2 is kind of interesting too. Wonder what's inside. Remember, Estelle, our mission is to search and retrieve only. I'm pretty sure looking inside those boxes doesn't fall under our mission objective. You're no fun at all, Joshua. This has nothing to do with our mission. It's what I like to call good, honest curiosity. You know, we're the only ones down here. We can get away with a teensy-weensy peek, right? If you feel like flunking today's test, then by all means, be my guest. Did you just say the F word? Yep. Opening one of those boxes could result in an automatic fail for the both of us. If this were a real job, the contents of those boxes would belong to the client. I have seen a walkthrough of Persona 5 Striker. Oh, okay. As long as there's nothing illegal, we would have no right to open them. I know you're right, Joshua, but I just can't help myself. If you absolutely have to know what's inside, why not ask Miss Cherish when we get back? But for now, we need to focus on getting out of here. Alright, alright. The F word. Flunk! Yep, and Estelle is terrified of the F word. And why not rest? Get a full restore going. Just as a safety precaution. Because sometimes these games don't play nice. I wonder. Dirty rat. Okay. Good work, you two. As a rule of training, I'm going to need to confirm the items in your possession. Yep, they're the real deal, alright. Don't see any evidence of tampering either. That was a close one. I figured she would try and set us up like that. Congratulations to the both of you. You have successfully passed our qualification test. You didn't really think something that simple would be a problem for us, did you? So, Sheriff, what's in those boxes you had us get? That's for me to know and you to find out after your training is finished. That's enough chit-chat for now, so let's get back to work. You two still have some things left to do. Seriously? Well, didn't you just say that we passed the test? I still have to learn about how to report the results of your work. I'm aware that you're both tired, but this is no time to shirk your duties. Let's get back to the guild. Why are you questioning marking, Jonah? When is this day going to be over? Oh well, no sense in giving up when the finish line is in sight. Agreed, it seems like we're within reaching distance of our goal. Your final training is how to report to the guild. Whenever you finish a job, it is your duty to report the results of your work to the guild. Reporting how you resolved the situation and the steps you took to get there are all part of your job as a bracer. You can report your results to the front desk in each guild branch. And as you already know by now, Aina is in charge here at the Roland branch. In addition, this is where you will be paid for your work. I look forward to seeing great things from the both of you. Now that we're here, why don't you both go ahead and report the results of today's training? Okay. Report! Current rank is Junior Bracer 9th class. Good job, you two. It seems like you were able to complete your objective without running into any major problems. Another thing to take note of is that depending on how you handle a job, you may see an increase or decrease in the amount of pay you receive. When you report the results of your work to the guild, pay in the form of Mira isn't the only thing you will receive. You'll also accumulate points which are known as Bracer Points. BP are an indication of your achievement as a bracer. When these points exceed a certain value, you will advance in rank as a bracer and be awarded with a piece of special equipment by the guild. The rank of a junior bracer starts at 9 and goes all the way up to 1. Please set your sights on making first rank and work hard. The amount of Mira and BP you receive will also be recorded in your bracer notebook, so please have a look sometime later on. All that's left to do now is finalize your training. Let's head back upstairs, shall we? I'll talk to you later, Ina, and sorry about putting more work on your plate today than usual. Don't worry about it. Training new braces is important for the future of the guild. I fully intend to work these two to the bone in any case. To the bone? And knowing Cherish, it'll involve the whip. Let me say it again. Good work, you two. You have now officially completed the entire training course. From now on, you will be learning from your own real-world experience. Well then. Holds out 2 small boxes. Aren't those boxes the ones... In answer to your question, yes. These are the boxes you retrieved during today's test. You seem awfully curious to find out what's inside, Estelle. Are you saying that it's okay if we open them? That's right. Why don't the both of you have a look and see what's inside? Sweet! Alright, let's have a look. Sel and Joshua open the boxes! Bracer badge. This crest is... So this means that we're... Ahem. Estelle Bright, Joshua Bright. Beginning the day at 1500 hours, you are both hereby appointed as junior bracers within the Bracer Guild. From here on, you will work as a member of the Bracer Guild to support the livelihood of those around you, defend peace, and uphold justice. Congratulations, you two, and welcome into the fold. Yay! Did you hear that, Joshua? We've become members of the Bracer Guild! So I'm a Bracer now, huh? I think the realization is only now just beginning to sink in. Come on, Joshua! You should be jumping for joy or running around and screaming at the top of your lungs like this. Look at us now, world! We did it! I was happy until you made my eardrums bleed. He's like the dour one. He's like, okay, come on, man. I hate to interrupt the celebration, Estelle, but I need to take off now. I have some backup work that needs my immediate attention. We understand you have been spending a lot of extra hours working with us during this busy time for the guild. Before you head out, Cherish, I just wanted to say thanks. Likewise, I appreciate all the trouble you've gone through for us, Cherish. Don't mention it. Training new recruits is one of a Bracer's many duties. Believe it or not, I was once in your shoes a long time ago, when your father, Cassius, trained me. So that's why you have so much respect for my dad, huh? There's actually much more to it than that, but I'll save that conversation for another day. As for the both of you, work hard to become full-fledged Bracers early on, so you can help guide these new recruits who came after yourselves. And in time, I hope to see you both become respectable Bracers like your father. Anyway, I'll leave you with that, though. Bye, Cherish. It sounds like a pine when the text pops up. A fine? What is a fine? I just don't get it. Get what? This is Scheherazade, aka the Silver Streak, one of the most skilled young Bracers we're talking about. So why is it that she holds Dad in such high esteem? He just seems like nothing more than a no-good middle-aged man who is always outdoing who knows what instead of being a father. It sounds like a phone when... Oh, it's... Yeah. A no-good middle-aged man, huh? From your viewpoint, it doesn't come as a surprise that you would see him in that fashion. Huh? Never mind. Let's hurry and head home. We should let Dad know that we qualified as junior Bracers. Right! Let's go! Actually, we need to go do some... Oh, Jesus, that was fast. Hurry up and come on! Wait for me, Luke. Huh? Oh, it's you two. Oh, great, it's Estelle. Hi there, Joshua. Okay, you little twerp. What's with the... Oh, great, it's Estelle remark. And what's the big hurry? How about telling us where you're heading? You're not thinking about wandering out of town alone, are you? The roads are full of monsters, I hope you know. You're such a pest, Estelle. Don't you know there's no room for girls to be sticking their big fat noses in boys' business? Ouch. Quit acting like you're a Bracer, you wannabe. Tisk tisk. How wrong you are, Luke. How incredibly wrong. You're more wrong than a fool who thinks there's better tasting milk in the world than the milk that comes from the Parasoil farm. What? No way! You're full of it, Estelle. In fact, as of just a few minutes ago, we qualified to become real Bracers. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Real Bracers! More like Bracers in training, really. Don't think you should be getting on your high horse just yet, Estelle. Now, a high pony, on the other hand... Quit being a killjoy! Wow, you two are great. I'm so happy for the both of you. Thanks, Pat. Oh, Pat, you're such a good little boy. Unlike the smart aleck and the cynical brat you call a friend. This isn't fair. I was supposed to become a Bracer first. I can accept that Joshua became a Bracer before me, but getting passed by the likes of Estelle... Hey! What's the likes of Estelle supposed to mean? Just so you know, you can't even be a Bracer until you're 16 years old. Get it? Only mature people allowed. And that means no little kids who are still going to Sunday school. Ouch. I don't know how I should put this, Estelle, but Sunday school is dying to have you back. You better watch out, Estelle. I'm gonna go train at my secret base before you know it. I'm gonna be a Bracer too. Come on, Pat, let's go. Alright, I'm coming. See you later, Estelle. Bye, Joshua. Bye, you two Nimrods. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to go save their asses. That boy Luke, he's always trying to pick a fight with me. Wonder if he just plain hates me or something. Rather, I think it's the exact opposite. Huh? What do you mean by that? Don't worry about it, it's just a boy thing. That means he likes you! At any rate, what do you think Luke meant when he said secret base? I don't know why, but somehow it makes me a bit curious. I know exactly what you mean. A secret base sounds really intriguing. The pure heart of a young child can be so inspiring at times. That's not really what I meant by curious. Hey there, Estelle and Joshua. You bet we did. Maybe I should have had you start calling me Hyper Bracer Estelle from now on. By the way, Miss Renault, did the Liberal News come in? Yeah, it came in a little afternoon. Don't brush me off like that, you two. Oh, whatever. I'll take one copy then. Comes the Haunted Mirror, please. I know my dad always buys a copy of this magazine, but does it really sell that well? It sure does. The Liberal News has an excellent reporter and camerawoman who have done a great job reporting the latest and most reliable news. They're even supposed to have a running story related to Queen Alicia's birthday celebration. One more thing before you go. This gift is my way of saying congratulations. It's a free sample item I received with my shipment of goods, but don't hold the free part against me. A recipe book. What's this supposed to be for? A ton of blank pages. It's a recipe book, isn't it? You got it. When you get hurt fighting, if you just limit yourself to healing bombs all the time, it's going to cut pretty deep into your wallet. This is where a recipe book comes into play. If you eat food to recover your strength instead, it's basically free. Assuming you have all the ingredients anyway, so if you eat something new, write down what's in it, and you'll have lots of recipes in no time. So how about we try this out? Go ahead and eat this cookie, Estelle. Received a maple cookie. Well, I have made it a personal rule to never turn down sweets. Yummy. Learn maple cookie recipe. Okay, so in this game, instead of being handed recipes, I have to eat food. Okay. Got it. Basically, all you have to do is eat the food to learn the recipe. It's as simple as that. As you're traveling about, you should eat whatever food you come across that you haven't had an opportunity to try before. Well, that sounds pretty convenient. It's not that I don't like cooking and all, but it's just that I never seem to get any better. I'd sure love to be able to increase my repertoire and really shock my dad's taste buds for once in my life. That's the spirit. And in passing, if you're in need of any ingredients, I'd be delighted to service your cooking needs. How would they explain this in an anime? I don't know. You eat the cookie and you gain its power. Really know how to solicit your customers, Mr. Rhino. Thank you for your recipe book. We'll put it to good use. Eating the recommended dish at a restaurant or using to-go meals adds the recipe to the recipe book. By selecting the recipe book, all learned recipes will be displayed as long as the necessary ingredients are available. The food can be made. 2 types of food: sit-down meals, which must be eaten on the spot, and to-go meals, which can be carried as items. Sit-down meals cannot be carried as items. Ingredients used for cooking can be bought at a store or acquired from monsters. Okay. Kind of just exploring a bit, getting my bearings. I was wondering where those 2 kids went. Ah, Estelle and Joshua. The 2 of you really become bracers? What? How'd you know? That's because working in the media is my future goal. I'm going to join the Liberal News Service and work hard as a reporter. Don't take my information lightly either. Oh, sure thing. My gut feeling says that the two of you are going to be in the tabloids. Well, thanks. Isn't it romantic that you two lovers are bracers who stand for justice? I have this feeling that a juicy drama is about to unfold. Lovers? Joshua and I aren't lovers. We're family. You really don't understand anything, Estelle. Joshua's adopted, and things could go either way in the future, right? Plus, leaving it at that would truly please the readers. Readers? Anyway, I'm looking forward to the both of you in more ways than one. Interesting. Still, let's head home. Oh, okay, so we can't go and do other things. Just yet. Still, Joshua, am I glad I found you two. Oh, it's Ina. What's up, Ina? Oh, hi, Ina. Something wrong? You seem to be in quite a hurry. You got a bit of a problem. Is your father at home today? Yes, he is. He said something about having to sort out a bunch of documents. But what's going on? You know Luke and Pat, right? Sure we did. In fact, we saw them not that long ago. What's wrong? Are they in some sort of trouble? I don't know how to say this, but I just heard from Uni that Luke and Pat ran off to the tower that lies on the northern outskirts of Roland. You mean the Tower of Esmail? Isn't that place supposed to be a breeding ground for monsters? That's what they say. Unfortunately, at the moment, Scheherazade is out on other bracer business, so I want to ask your father to bring the boys home safely. What are you talking about? There's no time for that. Joshua and I will go after them and bring them back. I don't know if it's such a good idea. The two of you only just qualified to be junior bracers today. With all due respect, I believe that Estelle's judgment is correct in this situation. If the two of us hurry, we may even be able to catch up with the boys before they reach the tower. I understand. I will take responsibility for whatever happens. As an emergency request from the Bracer Guild, I ask that you lose no time in bringing about the safe return of these children. Roger that. Understood. Esmail Tower can be reached by taking the western path at the junction along the Megla Trail. You can get onto the Megla Trail through Roland's northwest gate. I'll be on standby at the guild, so if you run into any trouble, you know where to find me. This is a first real job. Come on, Joshua, we don't have any time to lose. I'm right behind you. What is this? The smaller exit. Oh, smaller exit next to the landing port. Got it. And the landing port's up here, right? I think I went too far ahead. Ah, it's this one. Yep, right here. Megla Trail. Wackadoodle! Gotcha. A whack! Oh, you didn't die? Oh, you bastard. You're supposed to die!
That's that then. Let's move out.
We got beast flesh. A rock. What in the fresh heck are you? Firebolt! Ow! That hurt! Well, anybody want burnt vegetables?
Piece of cake.
We got fresh herb. Preemptive attack. I'm gonna actually heal Joshua, because it looks like he needs it. Ow! Ow, the pain. Take that! You damn squirrel monkey thing. Alright.
We're good to go.
Good job, guys. More beast flesh. Ah, it's you. Ow. Stunned him. Firebolt. Well, he's dead.
All right, we're good to go.
And another fresh herb. Reviving Balm. Cool stream. Thank you, Tellium. I appreciate it. Firebolt! Let's burn the plant! Ow.
Alright, we're good to go.
We're level 4! I still learn Taunt. Okay, cool. South, Roland. So this is the way to the mine. Kind of curious if there's any... Oh god, I didn't see that. Uh-oh, that's a problem. He looks like he might be a bit tough. Yeah, that hurt a lot, actually.
We're good to go.
That may have been a mistake on my part. Ah, crap. Ah, scheisse! This is a problem.
Here I come.
Let's do this!
Damn it. I'd rather heal. Jesus.
Alright, we're good to go.
Savory Pino. I think I'm gonna go back the other way. Before I get myself killed. Okay. Ah! Crap, that surprised me. Oh, you're focusing, are you? Take that! That's what you get for focusing! Focus on that!
Piece of cake.
Found a tear bomb. That'll at least replace the one I lost. Why is everyone picking on Joshua? What did Joshua do? Jesus. They're like, you know that guy? He's looking at me funny. I don't like him. I'm gonna take him out first.
We rule.
Well, that was fun. Estelle's running low on HP. Yeah, here we go. Some monsters with a vengeance against Joshua. Yeah, pretty much. They seem to be. They seem to really not like the guy. Why? I don't know. Heading to bed. See you later. Bye, Jonah. Have a good night. A wackadoodle. I shall whacketh thee with blades and stick.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, we did it. Okay, I think that's the tower. Yep, found the tower. Give me a sec, I need to go get a drink of water. Looks like we've come all the way to Esmiel Tower. I don't see any sign of them along the trail, so do you think they're wandering in? They wandered inside? It's quite likely the case. Let's go in. It looks like we'll need to hurry. Right. Not before I explore and look around to see if there's any chests. I need money and goods, so I must find out if there are any. Okay. It's dark in here. I'm scared. Quit being a baby. We're only on the first floor of this place. Did you hear that? They really did come in here. Estelle, are you alright? Luke, Pat! If you can hear me, answer me now! Those little brats, are they pretending they can't hear me? They might have climbed up to the second floor. Let's hurry and see if we can find them. Sounds good, Joshua. Have those two get past all the monsters into the tower that Estelle and Joshua are chasing? Probably. Oh, wait. Oh, oops, I went the wrong way. I got turned around. Guess we're going in here. Second floor tower. What are we gonna do? Somebody help! Okay. Run full speed in the direction of that voice. Rush in simultaneously with Joshua. Joshua? Let's go, Joshua! Right, I've got your back. Let's be smart about this. I don't want to be stupid. You monsters go somewhere else. No, shoo, shoo, leave us alone. Chew on this. Estelle, what are you doing here? Joshua, you're here too? Get back, you two. These monsters aren't playing around. We'll take care of them. Oh boy. Protect all NPCs. If an NPC's HP reaches 0, the game is over. Okay. Don't run towards them, you Nimrod! Protect all NPCs. Would that include the monsters? Nope. I don't think the monsters are included in that. Unfortunate for them. Hiya! I'm going to hit you with my stick. Joshua, charge forward! Yeah, that's right. Run, you little pussies. You have no business being here. Hiya!
Piece of cake.
We did it! We almost got a level for that, too. Almost. Not quite. It looks like that's that. Yeah, I'm glad everyone's safe, too. By the way, that was great timing, the way you blitzed those monsters, Estelle. You really think so? Is it safe now? Oh man, that was awesome! You really showed them, Estelle. Not bad for a girl. You little twerp! Ow, that hurts! What are you trying to do to me? What's wrong with you? You even endangered poor Pat all the way up here? You dragged poor Pat all the way up here against his will? It's time to think about what you did today. Oh, you're hurting me. Stop it. I said stop it, you violent she-devil. Violent she-devil. So this is the thanks I get for saving your neck, huh? Looks like it's time to give you some of my special discipline. Ow, 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 ow! Alright, Estelle, I'm sorry. Everything was all my fault. Estelle? Shouldn't we forgive each other like they teach at school? This brat doesn't need forgiveness, but a little discipline should do the trick. Estelle, behind you! Something with teeth. It's something with teeth, isn't it? Yep. Nice monster? I'm not gonna make it in time. Ah, it's just... Huh? Dad, you came! He made it just in time. You still lack the skill and understanding, Estelle. You must always prepare for unseen danger by sharpening your senses. That's part of what it means to be a bracer. Dad? What are you doing here? I just happened to be in town and heard the whole story from Ina. I'll give you points for your quick thinking and taking action to come after the children. But you failed to follow through completely. I really messed up, didn't I? It's a good thing you showed up when you did. I'm sorry. I should have been watching her back. That just means that you have room for improvement. Constantly working to overcome your weak spot is the key. Understood. So how about we head home, everyone? Can you boys walk? I think so. That was incredible, Mr. Bright. You were like a gazillion times more awesome than Estelle. Of course I was. I'm her father. Alright, everyone. Let's file on out of here. I'm with you, Mr. Bright. Who's the glory hog now? I mean, I guess I should be thankful that Dad saved my behind. But why does he have to go and take all the credit like that? It really chaps my hide! That's just the way he is. After all, he is Cassius Bright. Time to go home. It seems like you've had quite a day. Dad is just unbelievable. The second we get back to rolling, he says, I'll leave the reporting to you, and takes off for home. The sheer nerve, I tell you. There's no need to make a mountain out of a molehill over it. At least the boys came back safe and sound. Anyway, I think it's all there is to report. We got a point. Current rank is Junior Bracer 9th class. You did well for your first assignment. For the details of your report alone, I believe I can commend you both for a job well done. You should be proud of yourselves. You really think so? I know so. In fact, you'll be even better on your next job. If anything else comes up, I would appreciate your help again. Sure. How about we head home too? I guess we'd better. We still got dinner to prepare. Would you mind holding on a second? A letter arrived for your father just a little while ago. Unfortunately, since he went straight home, I never got a chance to give it to him. Do you think you could deliver it instead? I wonder if it's for more work-related stuff. I imagine so. The letter appears to be from one of our foreign branches. One of the guild's foreign branches? As I'm sure you already know by now, Liberl isn't the only country where the Bracer Guild exists. On top of that, your father is widely known all across the Zemarian continent, so we can expect these kinds of letters from time to time. If you two would be so kind as to make sure that he gets this letter, I would really appreciate it. Alright, off we go. Time to head home. Hey, Joshua? Do you think I'm really cut out to be a bracer? Well, you seem to have inherited your father's skill with the staff. And your nosy personality doesn't let you ignore someone in distress. Really? You think so? Sure, but why are you asking? Are you still thinking about what happened back at the tower? Yeah. Because of my carelessness, Luke almost got caught in the middle of a dangerous situation. If Dad hadn't come when he did, he could have been seriously injured. Guess I'm just worried about whether or not I'll be able to stay on top of things in the future. Aww. That kind of talk doesn't sound like the Estelle I know. Huh? If we fail today, then all that's left to do is take back our losses and... Tomorrow. What? Left to do is take back our losses tomorrow, right? Overthinking and worrying about things that haven't happened yet is definitely not like you. Isn't being a bracer what you've always dreamed of? How can you expect to succeed if you let something like what happened today discourage you? Joshua. You're right. This isn't like me at all. I don't think a serious expression really suits your face either. You're laughing like a big ditz is far more natural for you. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You're gonna see me my angry expression if you keep that up. Okay, I admit the last comment was pushing things a bit. I'll overlook it this time, and thanks for cheering me up. I don't know about you, but I'm so ready to get home and eat. My stomach's just starting to growling like a bear. Maybe glutton is closer to the mark than ditz. Ouch! My feelings, Joshua. Is this the way we're supposed to go? I think so. Strange log for staff practice. My room. Wait, what's that? Ah, it's a treasure chest that I can't open. Where's her dad? We're home, Dad! Finished reporting to the guild like you told us to. Good work, kids! Details of your report will be reviewed at each branch and will affect your pay and rank advancement in the future. Please make sure that you always remember to do it. Don't worry, we will. And before I forget, I got a copy of the Liberal News you wanted. There was this letter for you at the guild, too. A letter, huh? Well, I'm gonna get cleaned up and start dinner. Oh, and Dad? Thanks for coming when you did today. You really helped me out back there. I see you're being rather gracious today. Papa is happy. How delightful that my daughter has finally understood what a great man her father truly is. There's no need to hold back, Estelle. Come and jump into your father's loving arms. In your dreams! I swear the men in this house have one thing in common. They never know when to shut up. I guess she's not as depressed as I had thought she'd be. Should I be thanking you, Joshua? I didn't do much. I just gave her a push in the right direction. Estelle's a resilient girl to begin with. Yes, she is, but she still has a long way to go. She'll run into more than just a few stumbling blocks in this line of work, and overcoming those obstacles is what will teach her to stand on her own 2 feet. There's the soft side of yours talking again. Oh no, are eggs supposed to explode like that? I guess I shouldn't have gone expecting to make a perfect meal in a single try. No, wait. Cooking is supposed to be about passion. Exploding eggs are passionate, right? No, once more. That daughter of mine can sometimes be a little too passionate. I think I'll go help with dinner. We don't want the curtains to catch fire again. But at this rate, there's no telling what we can expect to have by food ready on the dinner table. Alright then, let's see what this letter is all about, shall we? Cassius cuts the letter seal. A message from the Erebonian Empire. What? Sounds like a problem. Well, this is a surprise. This new dish is what I call Estelle's Egg Explosion over rice. Be sure to savor every last morsel. I will. Your cooking this evening is excellent. My compliments to the chef. This is raw talent at its best. Today certainly has been a busy but great day nonetheless. We qualified as junior bracers, had our first real assignment, and I didn't even lose my eyebrows making dinner this time. Not to mention the food's being delicious. For a first attempt, this dish is actually quite edible. At first I thought I might have to pitch it out the window when you were looking, but it seems that technique won't be necessary tonight. Sometimes you're just so despicably rude. Dad, don't you know how to be humble and just say something tastes nice? Alright then, how about this? Boy, I never thought I'd be able to eat something wonderful like this before I had to leave on business. You made a splendid meal, Estelle. Thanks, Dad. Huh? Wait, business? Are you really leaving again? Yes. Something unexpected came up this time. I'm going to be away for a while. Hold on a minute! You're leaving? When? Tomorrow morning. What? I don't care what kind of job you're doing. That's just too soon. It's about the letter, isn't it? Was there some sort of incident? Oh, it's nothing like that. Just a simple investigation. I'll have to visit a number of places, so it'll take me about a solid month before I'm through. That being the case, please take good care of the house while I'm away. What do you mean, that being the case? You always use some vague excuse like that and take off for who knows how long. We have to accept it, Estelle. A bracer's job is to help those who come to us for help. I know, but what are you going to do about all your jobs here at the Roland branch? You've already accepted a few of them, haven't you? Oh, only about 5 or 6. So I was thinking, and how about the both of you handle them for me instead? What? Are you really asking us to do the work that you're supposed to be doing? That I am. I'll have you do the ones which I think you can accomplish. And I'll ask Scheherazade to handle the difficult ones. So, what do you say? I'd like to, but when I think about how I messed up today, is it really okay to leave these jobs in the hands of new recruits? Comparatively speaking, none of the jobs are that difficult, but there are a few in which you would be entrusted with someone's life. I'm not going to force you to do anything. However, I would like you to sit down and think about it. I don't know. What do you think, Joshua? I agree with Dad on this one. Besides, I think it would be a great experience for the both of us. I know as junior bracers we're only like half a bracer each, but there are two of us, and two halves make a whole, right? Don't you think we can manage these jobs as long as we make sure to back each other up? Two halves make a whole, huh? I think you're right, Joshua. Dad will do them for you. In fact, I'm really excited to do them now. Then it's settled. I'll stop by the guild and let Ina know about the change to the plan before I leave. By the way, Dad, which flight will you be on tomorrow? The one headed for Grasskill or the one headed for Bose? I'll be the one headed to Grassel. My flight departs at 10 o'clock in the morning. It means I'll have to get up a little earlier tomorrow. I'd better set my alarm clock just in case. She's sleeping. And there he is, sitting and thinking. Joshua's not asleep. Dad? Are you still awake, Joshua? You'd better hold off on the liquor, or Estella will get mad again. This is just my way of lifting my spirits before I travel. How about yourself? Would you like to join me for a drink? I'll pass. Actually, what I should be saying is, don't offer alcohol to minors. It's not like Sherish, who would jump at any chance to enjoy a drink or 10. That's because she holds her liquor much better than I do. Something really serious happening, isn't there? There's no conclusive evidence, but there appears to be some sort of a movement within the Empire. The Erebonian Empire? That sounds pretty suspicious. This movement doesn't appear to be overt, but that's what has me worried. I intend to do a little probing at the Erebonian Embassy to see what turns up. Understood. I'll make sure to look after Estelle while you're gone. Don't you spoil that girl, you hear me? Now that she's become a bracer, she needs to learn to look after herself. Estelle will be fine. She's got good instincts, and despite being a bit rough around the edges, she has a talent with the staff as well. My throat is killing me. Uh-oh. No doubt in my mind that she'll be a first-class bracer someday. Yet at present, she's like a babe in arms who knows nothing about the realities of the world around her. At some point in time, she'll have to choose which path to follow in life. And Joshua, the same thing can be said for you too. It's already been 5 years since you became part of this family, hasn't it? How time does fly. Yes. Sure does seem that way. About what you said back then? Are you sure you won't reconsider taking those words back? For me, keeping my word is what defines who I am. If I can't do something as simple as that, I don't know how I could live with myself. I know this may sound stubborn, but I can't take back what I said. I'm sorry. There's no need to apologize. But I'd like you to remember this. No matter what path you choose in life, you can't erase these past 5 years. Estelle and I will always be your family, no matter what may befall you. Thanks, Dad. A mysterious past that we do not fully comprehend or understand. And the prologue is over! Hell yeah. Good timing, too. A father's love, a new beginning. It didn't allow me to save before this. Well, that stinks. Okay. Well, it looks like it's time for me to board my flight. Still, don't do anything I wouldn't do myself, and try not to be a handful for Joshua either. For the umpteenth time, I heard you already. How about you try not to go overboard yourself with your own work? You're not getting any younger, you know. Say what you will, but I'm not about to be overtaken by any youngsters. Scheherazade, I'm really sorry about placing all this work on your shoulders at the last minute. Please don't be. I'm slightly concerned, however, about whether or not I can do a decent job in your place. There's no need to be humble, Silverstreak. And I don't mean to make your life any more difficult, but please keep an eye on these two. You just leave that to me. Is tighten up the reins not spoiling these fine too with you? You definitely understand the way I think. What's this all about? It looks to me like a mutual understanding between master and pupil. Our airline one day will be departing shortly. All passengers, please board the airship now. Uh-oh, I better take my seat. Bye, Dad! Have a great trip, Dad. We'll take care of everything here while you're gone. Should she be selfish? Or should we just ask him to hurry back? Hurry back! When you're done with your work, you make sure you come straight home and no goofing off. Is that any way to see your beloved Papa off? Oh well, I'll try my best to come home as soon as I can. Alright, you two. Be good while I'm gone. Bye! He's gone again. Yeah. Come on, you two. There's no need to look so down. Your father will be back in no time. I don't know what kind of investigation he's been asked to do this time, but when it comes to your father, he'll have it done before you know it. I'm not sad that he's gone. He's always been away more than he's been at home. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, I'm going to get to work on those jobs your father left for me. But if you run into any trouble, give me a holler. Will do, but first I'd like to try and finish a few jobs with Joshua. I want to see what we're capable of doing as junior bracers. Alright, if you insist. I imagine that with Joshua tagging along, we'll probably not much to be worried about. Good luck, you two. Thanks. We'll do our best. So what do you want to do now, Estelle? Shall we go stop by the guild? Yeah, we should probably talk to Ina and find out what jobs are waiting for us. Let's go! We need to save a file here. Okay. Alright, now I'm thinking here. My throat is getting a little bit thrashed right now, so I think I'm gonna call it. Because I've been talking a lot, and I'm still, I guess, not fully recovered from the bug I had, so I'm gonna cut the stream here. But, for a little bit, I think I'm gonna just talk and, express how much I'm enjoying this game, actually, because I've never played the first Legend of Heroes game that's part of this current version of Trails. And I have to say, so far, really solid. I'm enjoying the chemistry between the two characters. or the two characters that we have currently in party and the ones that we've met since then. But I'm really enjoying this. I enjoy Estelle and Joshua. Uh-oh. My alarm going off, letting me know it's 5 o'clock. But so far the game is really good. It's not the same as Trails of Cold Steel, gameplay-wise, but still relatively similar in a lot of respects, so I'm enjoying that. I think, and basically the point is that I have been really obsessed with Falcom games recently, so this is good for me. I'm actually going to try and stream this more often. If you guys enjoy this, I hope you do, and I hope people who are watching this after the initial stream are enjoying it. Please, as always, you can leave a like on the stream. You can subscribe if you're new. I'd greatly appreciate that. Leave a comment if you weren't in chat. Also greatly appreciate it. And of course, as always, do not forget to raise your nerd flags high, and I'll see you next time. Nightwolf is out.